lock clamped up in device for you today. This time it is a BKS. It's a challenge lock made by Potti314, and it is the Grand Canyon. This was sent to me by Steel Pinnings, and in true fashion, Steel Pinnings sent me for some pretty good locks, pretty hard locks, because I finally, you know, full disclosure here, I've picked on this thing multiple times, and I've gotten it open about 4 times now, and I think I've probably got it to where I could pick it on camera for you. It's been pretty camera shy. There's a couple of those times where I tried to pick it on camera and, you know, shut off my camera after 20 minutes, because I normally don't like to pick longer than that on camera. But I even had to unmummy the key to see if this thing was trolling me at one point, because I just couldn't get anything to happen, and that key works beautifully. But there we go, and yeah, I finally found out a combination that kind of works for me as far as getting it open. Not an easy lock. Potti makes some really, really good locks, and Steel Pinnings likes to send out difficult ones, and I like to get difficult locks. You know, they don't make for making a video real quickly, but they make for learning how to pick locks a lot better, in my opinion. I love to be challenged by real difficult locks. So I'm going to start out with a 15 thousandths, and I'm going to go in. I got a little bit of a false set just by dancing on one of the ones in the back. Looks like pin 1 wants to move up now. Okay, pin 1 set. Okay, and I retouch that pin in the back. Just dancing on the pins one more time before I switch picks. And this time I'm going to actually use the Lunatic from Sparrows. It is a pretty thin, steep, kind of a DeForest style hook. And I'm going to start at the back. Okay, I think I just got to click out of the last pin there. This is the tricky bit. Trying to set one of these back pins without oversetting that big trap in the middle. Okay, I think I got it set now. Okay, pull that pick out. I want to go back to checking the pins with this pick on the bottom. And this is just a 15 thousandth Sparrows, and my makeshift handle on this is actually, you know, just popsicle sticks. You pick them up in the store, they call them craft sticks. Same thing. Okay. Not getting any love there. Go back and check these pins in the back. They may have dropped down on me. There's a possibility I may have gotten it set. A little hard to feel back there with this pick, but it's really the only thing I've got that can reach those easily. And hence, it looks like this lock's being camera shy once again, folks. Oh, there we go. Man, even after practicing this lock a little bit, it's still kind of a tough nut to crack. All right, and a lot of it has to do with that really tough bitting. But Potti also knows how to make a very good lock. I've picked a few of his now, and I've been really happy with them. So you guys can tell it's picked here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the key in it to make it easier to get the tail piece off. It is a bendy clip, it looks like, so maybe I can fit my regular needle nose in here. Alright, bend it just enough to where it comes out, and I'm going to try to stick a shim in there. It looks really tight. I don't know if this is going to fit. Yeah, actually, it's snug, but it's going in. Okay. I'm not worrying about those gaps right there since I have the shim in, so the shim should protect me there. And it did. And there's all 5 pins sitting perfectly flush with the shear line. Let's go ahead and dump them out and take a look. And actually, well, I want to check something. Yeah, pin 3 just barely needed to be picked. It is right there at the shear line. Got a standard in 1, a standard in 2, a really long standard in 3, a standard in 4, and a standard in 5. You know, I wouldn't have actually guessed that, that all those key pins were standards. And also, there's no modifications done to the plug. It's all smooth. Okay. So let's go ahead and look up top, because that must be where all the magic is. Okay, we've got a spool in one. Serrated in two. Good, I'm not crazy because I definitely felt serrations. Okay, let me go ahead and dump these springs out because they look like threes wanting to hang out at the shear line. There it is. It was just barely poking above, or it actually wasn't even poking above the shear line. It was just right at it, but has a nice little weaker spring there too, so that explains that much. Then a barrel type spool in 4. Whoa, that one flew out, but it's just a standard dumbbell spool, so it can go back in either direction. And there we go. Turned out that the bitting and the tight tolerances on this thing made it a very tough lock to get into. Potti, you made another fantastic lock here. Steel Pinnings, thanks for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look real close at the pins. So we got all standards below. Then we got spool, serrated, standard, barrel, and then spool. And, you know, it definitely felt like a challenge lock inside because of all that. All right, everyone, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And please, like and subscribe.